Hi, my name is Lex and welcome back to my channel. Today we are updating my 6 Pans of Henry VIII project pan. This project was created by Julie from Caboodle Jewels. I will link her down below as always. And this is her amazing project where we are going to pan items for every one of Henry VIII's wives. For the first 6 months of the year we were rolling in an item to do with the wife and panning it for the amount of years that she lived. So if she lived for 50 years, we use each item 50 times, you know. Then, starting from this month, because it's halfway through the year, we've just rolled in our last wife. Our new roll-ins are all going to be sort of based more around, like, the wife's end of life. You know, Julie's been putting out some more informative videos about like their sort of deaths and things that happened after, and like more detailed stuff about the wives, and they've been very cool videos. I've been enjoying watching the new video. It's been very interesting, and I've learnt a lot of new things as always. So yeah, let me talk you through my products that have been in this project still. For Catherine of Aragon, I've been panning a shade in my W7 on the Rocks palette called Bloody Mary. Very fitting because Catherine is the mother of Bloody Mary. I have to use this shade 50 times. I used it twice more this past month to bring me up to a total of 6 uses. It's going to take me a really long time. I think I might hit pan in it pretty quickly though, because I'm starting to see more of a dip forming. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it on camera, but there's definitely a bit more of a dip forming. And these pans aren't the deepest. Like, they're kind of deep, but I use small brushes usually to do my lower lash line, because a lot of these colours are very dark, so I use them on my lower lash line as well. And I use a small brush for that. Then for Jane Seymour, I have an eyeshadow in my Ruby Cocoa Crumble palette in the shade Special, because she was special to Henry. This shade I have to use 28 times. I've used it 7. And it doesn't look much different, but it is a very nice colour. I usually use it all over the lid. It's like a nice champagne-y pink shimmer. For Anne of Cleves, I have my Chocolate Rose Gold palette. Honestly, I probably could have had a chocolate palette in for every wife and still have some left over. I was using the shade Hold Up because when Henry first saw her, he was like, hold up, this is not the woman I saw her in that painting. She looks completely different, she's ugly, divorce. But yeah, so I need to use this 41 times. I've used it 12 times so far, and as you can see, I'm kind of making a divot in this corner because I use it as an inner corner shade. It's like a yellowy shimmer, so it goes well with a lot of neutral looks. Then for Catherine Howard, I've got this PS blush in the shade Secrecy because she had some secret romances going on. And I need to use this 20 times. I've used it 7 times so far. It's looking pretty good though. I don't know if maybe this just doesn't really suit me for some reason, like the formula, because the colour is nice, but the formula doesn't seem to want to like blend in very well. I don't know. I'm gonna keep using it. I think maybe the overspray is like affecting it a little bit, making it a little bit glittery, and that's making it harder to blend in. So I'm gonna keep using it, but by the end of this project I should decide whether or not this looks okay, or whether I should like give it to my mum or franken it with some other stuff, figure out a different way to make it work for me. For Catherine Parr, I still need to get 36 uses on my other blush from my blush palette, but I haven't touched that at all, so I haven't brought it to show you. There's no progress there, that's all I'm saying. Okay, and now that we've sort of come through the halfway point of the year and we're doing a refresh, we're rolling the same queens back in again. And that means we're back to Catherine of Aragon. And for her, I'm going to roll in this Revolution lip liner in the shade Vow, because she made a vow to Henry when she married him, and she still kept that for the rest of her life. She still, you know, loved him and felt obligated to him, and that's why she was sent away to a convent when Henry divorced her. But she, you know, continued to be a relatively loyal wife even after Henry didn't want her anymore. So she stuck true to her vow to Henry and their marriage vows, whereas he sort of dumped her and got remarried. So yeah, not great for our bestie Catherine. But yes, so this will be rolling in, and because Catherine lived for 50 years, I will aim to get 50 uses on this. Now, let's make sure in the second go round of this project, now that we get a good refresh on all our wives, that I'm not rolling in any more eyeshadows. Please, if you see me rolling in eyeshadows, stop me. Fight me in the comments, you know. I don't need any more eyeshadows. It was a mistake rolling this many in, but yeah, we have to make do now. I'm just opening this up because I've never actually used this lip liner before. It seems like a very nice colour. It's like a brown, and the tip of it just fell off. Look at that. That's like the tip of the liner, and it's just come out. I'm immediately gonna have to sharpen this. We'll just push it back in. Pretend that never happened. I'm pretty sure these are sharpenable. I think. Let me find a clear spot on my hand to swatch this. Okay, that's not the nicest swatch in the world, but it's just this like warm toned brown. That should be really nice. That should go well with a few of the other colours of lip product that I'm currently using up. So I'm not mad. I will get some use on this. I'll make sure to sharpen it first. Yeah. So 50 uses on that for Catherine again. Make sure you go and watch Julie's video because she told me lots of really interesting things about how Catherine's death and funeral went down, and about the whole journey of what happened to her body after. And it's a bit sad, but it ends up being quite happy with a nice sort of headstone, like monument being put in for her. So yeah, it's a nice story, and I recommend you watch Julie's video. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye!